You're starting to see the team you envisioned, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. I thought if you look at the weekend, we came here to get better in areas. We wanted to be better defensively. We were a lot better defensively than we were. We wanted to get better turning the ball over. We had 11 and 8 in the last two games after 16, 16, 16. Did a better job of that. We wanted to, get our guys playing together. The assist, the fast break that we had in that first half, I thought was dynamite. So, yeah, we made some progress on some things. We're not finished product yet, but we definitely made some.
That first half stretch, your best basketball since.
Maybe the first half of Kentucky, it seems like a long time, if you really looked at what we did against a quality team, that's a good team. That's hard to run against, hard to do things. We've had other games and we've played well. We played well in, first half of the Michigan game. We've played well in other games, but I think if you looked at defensively, offensively, shooting the ball, I think that was one of our best.
Tom, in the first two games.
Was this the best that Athlon looked as far as?
Yeah, even though he missed some shots, missed a couple free throws, you can see he's not more confident. He's not hesitant as much. I even thought the Northwestern game, there was one breakaway when he got the jump ball. He used to just blow by guys, and I don't think his speed hasn't changed, and he's just his confidence to do things has changed a little bit. So, hitting some of those shots and guarding people, Keith and Travis is a good running mate with him now. Those two guys together. And I thought, we had a lot of guys that play well, but Keith was stirring the drink today.
Tom, in the first two games against Michigan, what did they do to stop you guys, and how do you prevent that?
Well, I thought they made plays down the stretch. At our place, we led most of that game, and they just made some great plays down the stretch, and we didn't answer it. We had a couple. That game, a couple really missed opportunities. We didn't get good possessions down the stretch, and at their place, we played really well. And then, we had some things happen in that first half. Keith got in foul trouble, and that hurt us a little bit. And then the second half, we got back up to a 6 or 7 point lead, but they went on a 14-0 run. And both games, they made more plays than we did.
You got a lot to play for tomorrow. How much bigger is it to your team that it's Michigan?
Oh, I think it's big to their team, too. Who knows? They might be playing for a 1 seed. I thought Wisconsin, and although I don't know this day and age if that matters as much other than prestige of having one. But I really thought that them and Wisconsin were both playing for one in some ways, because Wisconsin is definitely worthy of the way they've been playing, and Michigan's playing some of its best basketball. So I think it's just as important to them as us.
Do you think your players wanted Michigan because they lost?
Well, yeah. Of course. But they probably wanted us. Heck, they won twice. They feel better about that. And it's a rivalry. And it's so when you get to go to my big goal the weekend was to play 3 games. That was very important to me that we played 3 games because I think we need to play games to get better. And then Shazam, they throw Michigan in there in the championship game, and then it's 4th of July and Christmas. You get to play 3 games, you get to play your rival, and that's good. But they're playing well right now. They really
How much is
are.
fatigue going to play in this now that you're playing 4 and 4 games, or 3 games in 3 days?
Same as them, same as them. And we've rested our guys, some of them, not by design. Payne played 17 minutes today, and he played 22 the other night, and Harris played less minutes today. I don't know what exact minutes were, other than Zell, who might be playing the best basketball of anybody for us if you looked at consistency and offense and defense. I don't think we should be. I thought BJ got a little tired the second half. I thought Gary didn't have the same energy, and sometimes foul trouble takes it out of you a little bit.
But Tom, how important is it to be a little battle tested this time of year?
Well, we're battle tested. We've been tested by a lot of things. It's always good. It's going to be good for both teams. I think anytime you're playing for championships, that's a whole other area. You play for the one and done, and then now you get a chance to play for a banner, and that's what I live for.
Is this the biggest Michigan State game you've been a part of, being that it's for a banner?
Mm-hmm. You know what? I think I've been part of about 60 of big ones, to be honest with you. Big ones when I was getting my butt kicked, and big ones when we were kicking butt. I don't. I'm sure it matters more, but I don't see it that way. Every one of them is important to me. You know, I've been here long enough, been through enough. They're all important. They really are. I mean, what's important to me now is, yes, I want to win a championship, and I want to continue to keep playing better. I think that's really critical, and we'll see what our guys do. I know they'll be ready to play, and we'll be ready to play, and it's just I think it's great for college basketball. You got to remember at the beginning of the year, I mean, you're talking about 2 top 7, 8 teams. I don't know what they were, 5th, 6th. We were 2nd, 3rd. How often does that happen? At the end of the year, you're still playing for something. You know, a lot of other teams have gone up and down. We've kind of, us, Wisconsin, and them, and Ohio State, the 4 teams that were left, were all ranked in the top 10 at the beginning of the year. I think that says a lot about our conference. And even though some of those supposedly lower level teams have beat up on us, I think it shows how strong the conference is.
Have some fun last night, staying up, doing walkthroughs.
Yeah, you know, I can't think of anything better than that. I mean, tonight, you know, there's a lot of things a lot of guys would like to do. For me, work until you're ugly. You know, just it's a fun night. It really is, and see how bad you can feel in the morning, and I think that's what they'll do. That's what we'll do, and it's enjoyable. It really is. I thank my team for getting me here, because this is the most important thing in the world to me.